Hey, what's up, guys? It's Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. After I started really investing, the weekends has been a little brutal for me because the stock market is closed. But locally, luckily, cryptocurrency is open 24/7. So I have fun with that. Um, One of the ones that I get into is Dogecoin. A lot of people don't like Dogecoin. They say, how can people invest into it because it started off as a joke or whatever the case is. Yes, this is true. It started off as a joke back in 2013. It was under 3 cents. I'm going to say that again. It was under 3 cents. So I want you to think about it right now. If you got in back then and you actually stayed in, look at how much money you would have made right now. So is that really a joke? I've never seen the point of people saying that it's a joke, or how can people get into it when there's people that's been making thousands of dollars off of it. So I just want to know some of your guys' thoughts on that. So please leave that in the comments if you know anything about Dogecoin or whatever the case is. Um, the other one is definitely Ethereum or whatever the case is, ETH, basically, it's the same thing. But that one right now is basically looked at as the next Bitcoin. So it's a lot of pressure on that, a lot of pressure. Um, I kind of see it only because how it's been moving, and with this whole thing of cryptocurrency becoming a form of payment now, I feel like all cryptocurrencies is gonna boost up. Even Litecoin got a nice little boost. A lot of people not talking about it, but it did. It definitely got a nice little boost. So I feel like that can be something that you guys could check into or just look at. As far as the stock market goes, Gap 100%. We just got the big news with Kanye West. It's high in a spotlight right now of him being considered the richest black person in American history. That's pretty crazy. Even though there's a thing of Forbes or whatever saying that he's not, but I don't know. That story to me is a little weird, only because they didn't do everything that they said they normally do. As far as they talked about how much money he makes and where it comes from, but then at the same time they turned around and didn't even look at how much money he made from online sales. So to say that they didn't check his online presence was kind of weird. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I just think that it's just been a back and forth thing since last year, when Forbes reported that he was making 1.3 billion, and he turned around and said, no, really, it's 3 point something billion. I think 3.2 or whatever the case is. So I just feel like they've just been going back and forth, which is interesting. Either way, Gap is still going to benefit from all of this because it's in the spotlight. Because that was the biggest thing they said. Oh, Kanye West has made this much money because of his Gap deal. So it's a lot of pressure on Gap to really deliver now, and it's a lot of pressure on the Yeezy brand to really deliver. So I feel like it's gonna go good because we all know the Yeezy brand has been killing. It's been killing the market. Like Yeezys itself has just been selling out ridiculous amounts. The new shoes that just came out sold in 1 minute, like literally 1 minute. The Yeezy 450s. A lot of people said they don't like how they look, but they sold out in 1 minute. What you think about that? 1 minute. So yeah, I definitely feel that Gap is definitely going to be a retail store that's really going to take over a lot of sales, with Kanye West basically being their exclusive designer. That's pretty big. So that's a stock to look into. A lot of people also ask me what kind of stocks do I look at as far as in the future. Um, it's a lot of stocks I look at. It's a lot of different companies. I'm not gonna say the typical ones like Neo or Workhorse, even though those are good ones too. But I don't really pay attention to those. I look at, of course, we all know Tesla is one. I'm always going to say Tesla. Apple, I'm always going to say Apple because that's just, those two companies are just pioneers that are really going to shape how the world moves and rotates. Those are game-changing companies. Um, Uber's another one. Uber's another game changer. A lot of people don't really think about it like that, but Uber's a game changer. Uber last year went down to $13 a share. Now it's over $60 a share. So they're shooting back up. They're definitely shooting back up, especially because of the pandemic with Uber Eats and stuff like that and regular Uber. Come on, we all know Uber. Let's think about that. We all know Uber. Um, Another one that throws people off that I say, Carvana. Carvana is another one, because if you look at Carvana, they're a retail car company. Think about that. Like, we've never heard of something like that. Like, They're literally like a retail car company vending machine. Like that right there just solidifies that we're in the future. Just stuff like that. We're just in the future. Think about this. So, and right now they're over 200. Their shares are over 200. So obviously, I'm not the only person that felt like they're just different. They're a game changer. So obviously, that's really that. Um, my most risky stock, I would probably say, is Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce for one reason. They're not really doing anything. However, a lot of people thought Rolls Royce was just with cars. That's actually not true. They also do military like engines and stuff like that for planes and all types of stuff. A lot of people don't realize that it's not just a exclusive car company. However, Rolls Royce actually got a little boost. Nothing crazy. They shot all the way down, but they got a little boost this week. They went from a $1.30, 35 cents to $1.70. I mean, hey, it's a little boost. It's a start. It's definitely a start. But that's definitely one that I look at. Another one that became a meme stock, even though I was in before it was a meme stock, is SNDL. SNDL is a weed company or whatever, and I definitely feel like the weed industry in the next coming years are going to really take off. I mean, they've already been taking off silently, but I feel like they're going to really take off, and I feel like SNDL is going to be a really big one that's going to really take off, because at the end of the day, they've been reinvesting into themselves. So a lot of investors automatically, when they first hear that, get mad, but you got to look at the long term. We're talking about long-term investing, not just get rich or make a whole bunch of money in one shot. I mean, it's possible. It definitely happens. But that's not what this company's about. They're in it for the long haul. And you know what? That's cool. So, as I said, you basically get into some of these companies and actually watch your money just grow. Of course, it's going to have shaky days, but that's any company. That's literally any company. There's been no sound company where the money just doesn't just drop sometimes. Of course, there's a difference between dropping a little bit and then just over the cliff. There's a very big difference. Also, defense stocks. That's something that I talked about on my page. I'm not sure if you guys, all of my subscribers, are on my actual business page, but I'm gonna put the link up to where I broke down what the defense stock is and what does it look like and what to look for when it comes to looking for a defense stock. A defense stock is basically something that you put in your portfolio that you know is going to build up. It's going to have gains. Nothing big though. Like, don't think in one day it's going to say, oh, this stock went up 15% or 10%. It might have a week where it says that week only went up 2%, 3%, but it still goes up. So why you have weeks or days where it's like the stock market is red, it's more of a chance that one stock or two or how many every defense stocks that you want in your portfolio will actually still be going up, just very little bit. Nothing that's significant to where it will really cause a lot of attention. It would just be a quick little, okay, this stock went up 1% or 0.5%, like, just something crazy. So, it's interesting, but it works, especially the ones that give out dividends. Dividends is nice to have because, again, that's two different ways to invest. You can have your investment for your initial investment, and then you can have the dividends investment also, where you're looking at getting paid from the dividends more than your initial investment, because you're looking at the company like you're not pulling out of this company no time soon. So you might just want to go with the dividends, and the dividends you can reinvest into that company and buy more shares, or you can buy into another company with shares that you just got out of dividends. So think about that. Money that you're making, you're using that money that you just made for money to get into another company to make more money. So it becomes free money that you're investing. And I think it's a very nice thing. And again, you don't need thousands on thousands of dollars to do it. You can literally do it, start off with $100, $50. Start off slow and just keep building. Think of it like a snowball. As it comes from the top, it rolls in small, but as it keeps rolling, getting down to the bottom, it gets bigger and bigger. It's the same thing. It's basically the same technology, same terminology for that. So it's nothing too different, and it's not a lot of strategy that you really need with that. It's just that you have to think about what type of companies that you feel would have good dividends. again, you can go to Yahoo Financials. It would provide that. I'll also, like I said, on my business page, I definitely provide the pictures and the snapshots and my own personal list that I put together. And I think these companies are really good when it comes to dividends and surviving the long haul. So I mean, again, I'm gonna post a link in the description. Hopefully you guys subscribe. um you know Thank you guys. You guys been great. I definitely appreciate all the love. I'm gonna keep the videos coming. That's really it. Anything that you want me to touch base on, or you want me to really look into, just let me know. Put it in the comments, and I will definitely do my research, and I will definitely get back to you in my next video. All right, you guys take it easy.